Hello everyone, this is another Scribbles Battle Report. We're here at Parker Banner, Kent and Wayne. We're going to play an 1850 match against Space Wolves. Here's a look at the board right quick. It's a mining table, which is freaking awesome. Going over here to the Army list. Here's the Eldar list. We have 8 Rangers, 2 squads of 3 jet bikes, a Farseer on a jet bike with Runes of Warding, Runes of Witnessing, Spirit Stones, Fortune, and Doom. 7 Warlocks on jet bikes. We have 2 Emboldens, 1 Enhance. The 3 Destructors are black, and he's empty. We have 5 Fire Dragons and a Wave Serpent with Spirit Stones and a Shuriken Cannon. 5 Fire Dragons, same deal. We have 8 Howling Banshees with an Exarch Executioner, War Shout and Acrobatic, and a Wave Serpent with Shuriken Cannons and Spirit Stone. And we also have 3 squads of Warwalkers. Yes, I know they're Wraithlords. They're proxied right now because I don't have money. They all have 2 Scatter Lasers. Alright, Space Wolf list coming up. Alright everyone, here's the Space Wolf list. We have 2 Vindicators, empty. We have a squad of 10 Grey Hunters with a Power Fist and 2 Melta-Guns and a Drop Pod. We have a squad of 2 Melta-Guns and a Power Fist, Drop Pod. 2 Flamers and a Power Weapon, Drop Pod. 2 Meltas and a Power Weapon, Drop Pod. 2 Meltas and a Power Weapon, Drop Pod. We have 5 Wolfguard Terminators with 2 with Twin Wolf Claws, 2 with Combi Meltas and Power Weapons, and then 1 with the Cyclone Missile Launcher in a Drop Pod. And we have 6 Long Fangs here with 2 Las Cannons and 3 Plasma Cannons. And we've already rolled for first turn in deployment zones. We rolled a Seas Ground Dawn of War. Eldar have won the roll to go first and are choosing to go first. Alright, more to come. Everyone, that was Eldar deployment. We have the squad of Rangers right there and the Farseer on a jet bike joined to them. We have 3 objectives right there. 1, 2, 3. And he is elected to deploy nothing. Everything will come on turn 1. And I forgot he has a Rune Priest with Murder Hurricane, Jaws of the World Wolf, Chooser of the Slain, and Runic Armor. Alright, my opponent has elected not to try to seize the initiative, and Eldar turn 1 coming up. Everyone, that's the end of Eldar turn 1. Pretty much everything came in except for the jet bikes, which are in reserve. These guys spread out and moved forward a little bit. The Serpent Council turbo boosted on, and the Farseer fortuned himself and jumped into the squad. Over here we moved fast with all 3 of our Wave Serpents, and the Warwalkers came on right there. Alright, Space Wolf turn 1 coming up, more to come. Guys, that was the end of Space Wolf's turn 1. Drop Pod with Power Fist and Melta-Guns deep struck here, right next to this tank. Shot Meltas at it, did nothing. Only penetrated it once, I passed my cover save. Over here, 2 Power Fists and a Melta-Gun. Shot here, did nothing. 2 Melta-Guns and a Power Weapon. Shot the same tank, did nothing. Cyclone Missile Launcher was out of range, and Vindicator was out of range. Alright, Eldar turn 2, more to come. Alright everyone, due to some horrible rolling on the Space Wolves part, we decided that we're going to reset and try again. We re-rolled for mission. It's Annihilation and Spearhead. The Space Wolves won the roll to go first and have chosen to do so. Alright, more to come. Alright, that's the end of Space Wolf deployment. You have the Choosers of the Slain right there. 2 Vindicators and the Long Fangs right there. Everything else is going to come in their drop pods. And the Eldar have chosen to deploy nothing. Everything is going to be in reserve. The Rangers and the 3 squads of Warwalkers will be outflanking. Alright, Space Wolf's turn 1 and 2 coming up. That was the end of Space Wolf's turn 1. He drop pod assaulted squad with Power Weapon and 2 Meltas over there. He potted his squad of Terminators and Rune Priests there. And squad of Flamers with the Power Weapon there. Those guys didn't move, they moved, they shimmied about 8 inches. Alright, Eldar turn 1.
Oh, yeah.
No, you didn't. Trust me. No, you didn't. Trust me. Alright, Eldar turn 1's done. Space Wolf turn 2 coming up. It's the end of Space Wolf's turn 2. He got a Melta squad with the Power Fist right there. They ran to spread out a little bit. Got Melta-Gun Power Weapon squad right here. Those 2 Vindicators pop smoke. Nothing else moved. Alright, Eldar turn 2. More to come. That's the end of Eldar turn 2. We got 2 squads of jet bikes, a squad of war walkers, the rangers, and the 2 fire dragons right there. Thumbs up. And they turbo boosted on. They outflanked right there. Turbo boost, and they outflanked right there. Shot scatter lasers and failed to do anything. All right, Space Wolf turn 3 coming up. Everyone, that was the end of Space Wolf's turn 3. He got his last drop pod in right there. Piled out, shot 2 melta-guns into the rear armor of that. I passed 1 cover safe, he wrecked it. They passed their pinning check. Over here, he moved forward, shot his 2 melta-guns into that wave serpent. He penetrated it and wrecked it. And I fell out past my pinning check. Over there, he scooted forward, shot his concussing meltas into that. Yeah, actually, they didn't do it. They did. They penetrated it, wrecked it. They spilled out and passed their pinning check. Over here, his 2 flamers shot into my rangers and murdered 5 of them. His bolters then killed 1 more because I went to ground. Over here, these guys actually did nothing. That squad moved forward, shot its bolters into them, killed 1. They passed their morale check.
Killed them with storm bolters.
Yeah. Over here, they chose not to shoot. They shot their plasma cannons and missile launcher and las cannons into these guys. 1 scattered off, killed from 1 from that squad. And from that one, he killed 1 with cyclone missile launcher. And he actually damaged his dudes, didn't kill any though. They passed their morale check. And he also shot a bunch of storm bolters into 1. Alright, Eldar turn 3 coming up. Alright, that was the end of Eldar turn 3. We had scatter laser warwalkers coming over there, shoot them. They killed 3, they failed their morale check and are now running. Over here, we shot our scatter lasers into them and killed 1. Over here, our Sphere Council came in and cleaned house with those Space Wolves. Killed 5 of them in the shooting phase. They passed morale check, assaulted, killed 3 more, got no wounds in return, and they are now running. Alright, Space Wolves turn 4 to come. That was the end of Space Wolves turn 4. Over here, he moved forward and shot his melta-guns and bolters at my squad. He exploded 1 and shook the other. Over here, he moved forward and shot everything into my Sphere Council in this general area. His psychic power did not go off, however. He did not perils. They kept running 6 inches. They ran 8 inches. Everything over here shot in the Sphere Council and killed 2 destructors, the dude that had nothing, and 1 emboldened. Over here, he shot all of his long fangs into that and managed to weapon destroy 1 and shake both of them. They shot at my fire dragons. They are no more. They assaulted that squad of fire dragons. They are no more. And that's about it. Eldar turn 4. More to come. That's the end of Eldar turn 4. The Wave Serpent over there tank shocked in 24 inches. It hit the Terminators. They failed their morale check, ran 7 inches. It also hit the Rune Priest. He passed his leadership check, though. Over there, they shifted backwards to keep those guys running. We got our War Walkers in on this side. They came forward, shot their scatter lasers into them, killed 2, assaulted, killed none. None were killed in return. Over here, we got our fortune off, but not our doom. And we moved in, shot and assaulted this squad. The Farseer multi-charged that drop pod and destroyed it. Over here, we moved everything forward, shot at those guys, killed 1, and then assaulted in. I killed none, and a weapon destroyed me in return. Alright, Space Wolves turn 5, more to come. That was the end of Space Wolves turn 5. The Rune Priest moved over, tried to hurricane them. He succeeded, got 15 hits, 15 shots, 4 wounds, no kills. I had to go to ground to do it, though. These long fangs split fire between that and these 2. The 2 las cannons and a plasma cannon shot at them. The plasma cannon killed himself. And everything else shot at that, managed to shake it. Those 2 las cannons killed them. Over here in this combat, I inflicted 1 wound and didn't kill anybody. He inflicted 3 glancing hits back and killed 1, shook the other. Vindicators were a bust against the Wave Serpent. Those guys kept fleeing. And this was a bust. And that he managed to shake and immobilize me, so now I'm down to 1 attack. Alright, Eldar turn 5 coming up. That was the end of Eldar turn 5. We disembarked the Banshees right there and moved forward. Assaulted both of those. After we tried to Fortune and Doom, we failed to get either of them. The squad was annihilated. I inflicted 1 wound to the Long Fangs. and 1 wound to the Rune Priest, getting 6 wounds inflicted back. And they died. Over here, wash. This was a wash. And that was a wash. No, wait, he weapon destroyed me. All he needs is one more result like that on the damage table, and that thing's destroyed. Alright, end of turn 5. We're going to roll to see if the game ends. To 5, game goes on. Alright, more to come. End of Space Wolves turn 6. They kept running. I actually killed that guy. The Rune Priest moved over and attempted to murder Hurricane those 2 Rangers, and he perils and killed himself because he already had a wound on him. Over here, these guys struck. I killed a Space Marine, and he inflicted 2 glancing hits, both managing to shake. The Stormbolter over here shot and killed 1 Ranger. He passed his morale check. Over here, they shot everything into this tank, managed to weapon destroy, or managed to shake it. They shot everything into that tank, managed to weapon destroy it. Over here, where the magic actually happened, this combat ended. He killed my Warwalker. Alright. Oh, and this was a wash. Me killing 2, him killing 1. He passed his morale check. Alright, Eldar turn 6 coming up. That was the end of Eldar turn 6. These jet bikes turbo boosted away. And now that I can cast psychic powers without impunity, I fortuned up and doomed those guys. That moved fast over there. That was a wash. This was a wash. And that's it. 4+ to see if the game goes on. Game ends. We'll be tallying kill points, and I'll be right back. Alright, we have tallied the kill points, and it looks like Space Wolves have won 7-6. This is a loss for the Eldar, but the Eldar will come back and defeat the Space Wolves one of these days. Alright, Scribbles out.